Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today, guys, we're checking out The Flash, Season 6, Episode 5, correct?
Yes.
Yes, entitled...
Kiss, Kiss, Breach, Breach.
Well, I do know, because it was announced, Danny Trejo, Breach, remember? What's her name? Cisco's past girlfriend.
I don't know her name.
I forget her name. Sorry, guys. Bad with names to begin with, so it's not clicking in my head at the moment. Yeah, well, I'm surprised I can remember her name. That's why you call it the Ghost. That's easier to remember. Her father, Breacher. That was the whole situation. So we know he's returning, so I'm guessing it's this episode? Because Breach? I don't know. But in the last episode, it was the Halloween episode, but it was more horror.
It wasn't there was nothing Halloween about it.
There was a couple pumpkins.
There was, no.
Careful, don't fucking spill your water. You did a little bit, actually. I swear to God, everything's falling apart over here. But it was mostly horror-based because, like, Ramsey went full blood work. He was in the hospital. He created zombies. It was a whole mess. And so, I'm curious where we go from here because, like, now we've passed that point where now the team knows this guy is not a good guy. Like, they gave him this experimental drug to hopefully basically stop his, what was it, cancer or whatever? The disease his mom took. The disease
I think so.
Yeah, and it didn't work. She's like, I need more. He needs more blood. He needs, like, that's his whole thing now. So now we've got past that point. So where do we go from here in terms of Ramsey, in terms of the team? I'm guessing it's going to get more intense. So I'm curious where we go from here with. So I wonder if the Breacher in the mix, if he's going to be involved, or I have no clue. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, guys, here we go.
You're under arrest, Ramon.
Huh?
Too much going on right now to be taking a vacation.
Okay, look.
Vacation?
It's 2 days.
We need a vacation.
Why were we not invited?
Price is down with a little help from my friend, the Barry. The Barry? I'm
The
standing
Barry?
right. Not you, Barry. B-A-R-I. Barry Allen Replicated Intelligence. What's Barry's favorite movie? Empire. Oh, God. My favorite movie is Jurassic Park. There it is.
There it is. Cisco.
Barry wants me to stay here and you to go with Frost to stake out Ramsey's lab.
I'll let you think that.
Oh yeah, I forgot he
Captain
was.
Joe West, CCPD. So why are you?
Well, the monitor is going behind that wall, so
Nice.
now they're stuck there.
Idiots.
You need time to rest that sexy brain of yours.
Do I have a sexy brain?
Gosling of genius intellects.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you for answering
Will
the
you
question.
please let me know next time that happens?
Just cuts him.
It's Cynthia. She's dead. Goes by the name of Echo.
She mentioned him before.
Meaning, her killer is still here.
I'm going to avenge
Mmm.
Cisco isn't Vibe anymore. He decided to take the metahuman cure.
Yeah.
Worried about breach psychosis, weird blackouts, dry mouth.
Well, my powers weren't suppressed. They're gone.
Well, even
I don't think they're really gone then.
Cisco can still help you. He's a genius.
It's gonna be needed for Crisis.
Crisis!
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Cisco doesn't do that. He just let people down. No signal, of course. Wait, without all that debris falling, wouldn't that destroy the roads above them?
Probably.
Probably.
What are you doing?
This is our only option. I'm gonna get us out of here.
What are you doing?
Blowing you up.
Yeah, making it even worse. Jesus.
Idiot.
42 minutes left to breathe.
A typical episode runtime.
Frost. That guy's next level crazy.
Of course he is.
I know who Ramsey has faith
Who?
First 19 collector agents take investigations to a whole other level. Her body,
Dang.
clothes, honest. Camilla, we're locking down the area for the...
What was he gonna tell her?
You two, we're gonna have to do the impossible.
The impossible? Like what they have to do to get out of there?
I have faith in people.
Yeah, I agree. Oh! Damn! It was planted. The weapon's planted.
What?
What about doppelgangers?
She's right. There's thousands of other versions of me out there.
Thousands.
Pencil pushers. None of them are scientists like you. Unless breach psychosis.
Oh!
Camilla, what time did you find me sleepwalking the other night?
I'm gonna give you an hour to get all your affairs in order, and then turn yourself in, or I will end you. I'm gonna blow this blockade sky high.
You do that, this whole thing collapses, we're dead.
I do
He's not smart.
and we're dead anyway. Because someone or something called the Monitor says my son is destined to die in some kind of crisis.
Yep. Yeah.
He's a little crazy though.
I see you got my message. This is my final masterpiece, Kate. Life eternal.
Immortality?
How many times have you had to say goodbye to people? How many more have you not even had the chance to do so? Your husband should be here.
Oh, don't bring up Ronnie.
You just need to have faith in yourself. You are innocent.
Yeah, I don't think he actually did it.
How can you be so sure?
Barry didn't choose you to be the Flash. He chose you to be you. Who'd be smart enough to code like that?
Hey, you're under arrest, Ramon.
Oh!
I hate force fields.
I know. This is wrong. Game over, Echo. Oh no, he found me. How did you find me? Do you have it in you to stop me?
Yeah. Oh.
I guess we'll find out, won't we? You used your face to get into Star Labs and plant this gun in my workshop. I could change your world in an instant. You see, somewhere out there, I didn't kill Gypsy. You did. She saw you. Stop talking. She didn't have to die. She couldn't let me go. She breached me to this earth.
Dang. Come on.
Psychopath?
You're right. I'm a hell of a lot smarter. Well, we haven't said it.
Yeah.
And he just did.
It's funny. Cynthia wasn't the person I ended up with. I think she taught me how to be the person I needed to be. For when the right person came along. I know how to say Barry Allen.
What? Well, there you have it, guys. What'd you think of this Cisco-centric episode?
I thought it was
Good?
Good.
Good? Amazing?
Good.
10 out of 10. Woo! Woo. She's really tired. Interesting. Let that yawn out. Yep, let that yawn out. Interesting about a Cisco-centric episode. I mean, as soon as we saw Barry and Iris going on vacation, okay, they're not going to be hardly in the episode, and we're right. Beginning, end. And I like the fact that it was focused on Cisco. There was a little bit, of course, with the new Wells, Nash, and Joe, which was an interesting pairing because I wasn't expecting Joe to show up in the tunnels. And I forgot to mention that in the intro, that the last episode they had showed where in the after credit scene, Wells was in the tunnels, and that thing on his arm or whatever arm it's on, hand, he expands it out, and then we see this hologram version of the Monitor walking past, going through behind that wall. So it's like, okay, so what's behind the wall? What's going on? Like, why is the Monitor specifically in that tunnel system in Central City? And so, of course, things don't go as planned. Rebel Falls, which I assume that the road above where it shot up, the blast, was completely destroyed. I guess? I'm not really sure, but they were losing oxygen and everything, and I think Joe told a pretty nice story about what happened, unfortunately to him, with his ex-wife leaving, and then the next day the neighborhood all came together and brought him food, because he didn't know if he could muster up the energy to even cook for Iris. So it was a nice story to tell, because he's like, I know someone's going to show up, and he was right. Ralph showed up. That was a nice pop. She likes popping her hands.
I like Barry, that new thing that Cisco created.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. How it just asked him or...
Oh, the Barry, the thing is like, well, Barry tells us to do this. It's like, okay. I think it's good that he also got rid of it, because, I mean, in the hypothetical, which it's not going to happen, that Barry dies in Crisis and he's gone for good, and they keep that around, it'd be silly. I don't think the show really can continue without Barry, but that's just me. Let's see. So, I noticed this too. Of course, we had Danny Trejo, not Danny DeVito. I've always said that one time. Danny Trejo returned as Breacher. They did not get the actress back for Gypsy, and I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot her name in the intro, but they didn't get her back. That had to be a stunt double, because if they actually got her back, they would have showed her face. So I did like the twist that it was another version of Cisco. This whole time that she's been searching for this guy or this person with the moniker Echo is another version of Cisco. It's a nice little twist, because I'm thinking, okay, there's some fuckery going on, but like, I thought that when they both saw what happened to Gypsy, that it was someone manipulating somehow that scene or something. Turns out no, it actually is Cisco, but not really Cisco.
It's another Cisco.
Yeah. And I like how our Cisco had that gun and reprogrammed it to backfire, and when it's fired, that force field goes around it. Because I'm sitting there going, I don't think Cisco's going to pull the trigger. And there's a reason why he didn't at all ever do it. But he had to make the implication he's about to pull it, he's right up on him. And then, of course, he's going for the gun during the fight to make it more believable that he is going to use it, so Echo gets it, and then, of course, doesn't think things through, because Echo's, like, on this whole plan, and Cisco was obviously retelling it how he was able to bypass everything. And here's something that's interesting, too. It's been a complaint, a lot of people have brought up in the past about the Flash. It seems anybody can just walk in to Star Labs.
Yeah, pretty much.
But there was a line where Cisco said, using his face, he bypassed everything to get into Star Labs. Echo did. So are they implying there's some sort of system that they have to, like a facial recognition software system that allows them to get in the building? I guess. Or allow them to get to where they are in the building? Because the building's massive. So maybe there's something around Star Labs that allows people to actually get in the building. Facial recognition. But here's the thing too. What if they come across, like in this case, another version of a person on the show? They come in and they're evil, like Echo was. They can just bypass shit. So they gotta get the software has to be more in tune with the exact Earth person being there if this ever happens again.
I mean, come on, how many wells have we seen?
They
all have access there.
Exactly. And I know people might be commenting on that comment saying, well, they won't have to worry about other Earth versions anymore because Crisis. Well, I've already predicted that. I don't think the entire multiverse is going to get destroyed in Crisis. I think the majority of it will. I think some planets, some Earths that have not been discovered in the multiverse will not be found. And also, too, Cisco made a point. There are thousands of other me's out there. So I don't think the entirety of the multiverse is going away in Crisis. But anyways, they keep talking about Crisis. It's here and there. I think it was interesting that when Joe mentioned the Monitor, Nash is like, wait, the Monitor? It's like, yeah, they know who you're looking for, but I don't know. Do you think that Nash actually has a way to save Barry? Because he said, I know how to save Barry Allen. So does Nash know that Barry's going to die? I mean, Joe said it, but how come Nash automatically is just like, well, it's also too, he did bug Cisco's shirt or something and was overhearing their conversation, so I guess maybe that's how he got mixed into it. I don't know.
I don't really know.
I've always said the theory that Barry's just he's gonna die in episode 3 of the cliffhanger before take a break from Crisis, and then he'll return in the back half, the last 2. He'll return at some point there. So I don't know what Nash is going for. I want to know what his tie-in with the Monitor is. Like, how come he's investigating the Monitor? Maybe the whole point of him time traveling, or well, multiverse traveling, is because of the Monitor. What if it has to do with... I think so, because, like, they made it so specific as an after-credit scene, not just another scene in the show. After-credit scenes are always important. They always tie into something bigger later. So how come this version of Wells, who says he's a multiverse traveler, is searching for the Monitor and is adamant about getting to that wall and getting through that wall? I don't know. It's very intriguing. We saw Cisco's new girlfriend again, which I think was nice. He admitted to her, I love you. She's like, I love you too. They didn't say the exact words, but it's close enough. I think it's nice that Barry and Iris got a vacation. They didn't invite us, but whatever. A little disappointed in that. Did you? How many beaches did they visit in 24 hours? 15 or something? Like
15 beaches, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of beaches. I guess the time differences. I guess they're able just to, once it's getting, a certain time of the day, they can travel to another one. Time zone difference. Interesting.
I guess.
Now, okay, one little thing. You know all that stuff they had in their hands when they left? When they flashed out of there? Mm-hmm. How come none of that stuff burned up? I mean, people bring this up too. Whenever Barry's running in his clothes, how come the clothes never burn up? From that speed.
It's TV.
It's TV. Some things, and the same thing with this. Kara. Supergirl. Or in this case, Clark Kent. Superman. So, like, you brought that up too. How the fuck can they not tell the difference?
It's TV.
It's just the way they wrote it. I don't know. I don't know. It's not stupid. She's tired. Anyways, guys, that's the reaction. What did you guys think of this episode? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. And, yeah, no new Flash next week. So, take a little bit of a break. But it's all good. I like my breaks from editing these videos. So, talk to you guys soon. Peace out.